Hello techies. Welcome to our brand new video series focused on helping you get the most of your experiences in life. Before we start the video, let's know about Upptalk. Upptalk is a live, interactive platform for software training, furnishing robust personalities who could take on universal business platforms.
Okay, so let's call it as again, M1, but managers or above in UK. Is this what you're looking for? Like two great profiles with two different eligibility rules, or within the same great profile, you want two different eligibility rules. Both are possible. Okay, let me finish doing this first. So here again, you can club more than one eligibility rules here. Like I showed you, you can select. Okay, let me search for the eligibility rule that we created right. All executive vice presidents. You can combine. This is something that we created right. All executive vice presidents. So executive vice president and XYZ motor. This is something we created, and I combined that with a new number of you, not a kingdom. So you can select more than one eligibility rule. But if you select more than one eligibility rule, you have to ensure that both these eligibility rules are met for this to work. Okay, otherwise it will not work. So now let's use this. So, as you see, I have chosen a different currency, and I've also chosen a different eligibility rule, which says country, United Kingdom. So let's see, what does this say? So this rule says that your country of location has to be the United Kingdom. Okay, and we are saying managers are above in the UK. Let's add the base page. Let's say that our managers in UK are going to get between 40,000 to what is the segment? Where is the segment for top? Here it is. So let's say between 40,000 to 90,000 British pounds. Okay, click. Okay. Oh, sorry, I needed to click on Calculate Segments. Okay. Right. Now let me go and revisit what we just did. So now we have created two great profiles. So our managers in the US will get between $50,000 to $80,000. Correct. And my managers are above. In the UK, they will get between 40,000 to 90,000 British pounds. GBP, that is the currency that we have to find. And how are we going to identify the population? We have eligibility rules. Country, United States of America. If this condition is met, then I know that this is going to be my manager in the US. And if it is going to be UK, I know that my rule is country, United Kingdom. Now, before I proceed to the next point, let me ask you this. Why are there two amounts here? I mean everywhere. Here we have two amounts, okay. First answer is, you realize that they are converting this £40,000 into dollars. Maybe this is because it is converting the actual local, to the default currency. Right, that's what you said. But one thing is clear is that it is converting this 40,000 promise to dollars. Isn't it? It is converting that. That is why we have seen those two amounts. And why is it converting? Because this 40,000 is in a different currency, which is British pounds. Isn't it? So that is why it is converting that to US dollars. Now why US dollars? So with this answer, was that maybe because that is the default currency, which is US dollars? But no, that is not why it is converting that to US dollars. It is doing it to US dollars because this is Logan McNeil's preferred currency. And why is Logan McNeil? Because we are logged in as Logan McNeil. That's all. This is a common misconception. So that is why I wanted to tell you this, that this is converting it to US dollars, because this is Logan's preferred currency. It is not related to the default currency that we use. If I change it to INR, the default currency, but it is still continuing to convert to US dollars. Let's say you are working in a global organization, and you have employees across the world. You have workers in Europe, you have workers in Singapore and India, and even in Canada. So if you are looking at workers from Canada, so their compensation will be in Canadian dollars. Correct. But you from US if you are looking at that particular worker. So it will show their compensation in Canadian dollars, but it will also convert that into your preferred currency, which is US dollars. So you see, it tells you that this is an estimate in your preferred currency, using the exchange rate, £1 equal to $1.6, and the date for this conversion rate is sometime in 2013. Because in this system, this is the training and demonstration tenet. We do not update the regular exchange rates. But in a production system, in the real system, they will update this exchange rates almost daily. So you will see a very current exchange rate in the real system. It won't be as old as 2013. So you have the option to change your preferences. We will see that if we go to change references, so you can change your currency. So you see, the preferred currency is US dollars. You can change it to British stocks. Something else. So, you see, it depends on what you are comfortable with and what you at, which area or which part of the geography you are supporting. Like, let us say it is the same rules for time zone. You are working in the system and, let us say, it always shows the things for a different time zone. Will you become comfortable working with every time you have to convert? You see the time as time A. And then you look at the watch and you see that, okay, it is 11 So every time you see something you know, oh yeah, I have to convert. So similarly for currency, if you have to change the difference in the current currency, let's say British firms, then every time, For every report that you run, every analysis that you do, you have to keep on converting that to your whatever currency you are using for your reporting, isn't it? So that is why we have this option of a preferred currency. So if you have a preferred currency, the amount that you will see on your screen for your reports, everything will be in your preferred currency, whichever you want, right? So let's say, whatever is the value, I want it converted in US dollars. I don't care what is the currency, right?
Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us at sales@therateuptalk.com.